Welcome back here at Diamond 1 for the National Championships for the 35s. And it's going to be South Australia facing off against Queensland in the first match of the tournament. And in the box is Rita Maija. Pitching for Queensland is White. As all the action begins for this big tournament. That one's pitched in over the plate. Overcast conditions here in Sydney at Blacktown. That one's hit up to third. Should be a straightforward out. Tagged, in fact. And Queensland get there first. Crowd starting to build up nicely. Coming into the batter's box is Pash. Number 2 in the lineup. And that one's over the plate for a strike. It's White. Sends that one inside and low. Watched by the batter. Behind the plate for Queensland is Packy. Fouled off. So the one out here for South Australia as they look to get the wheels in motion here in game 1. Their first game, that one's pitched in high. Ash watched it well. White winds it up, sends it in. That one's flied up high in foul territory. But she's come out swinging here, Pash. The one's watched well again. A little bit high for the batter. Have young Chloe Dunham up here joining us in the commentary box. Welcome aboard as that one's flied up high. Eddards comes to the foul territory, can't get to it. How are you, Chloe?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Ready for a big tournament?
Yes, I am.
So a good little battle starts off early here. Number 2 in the lineup for South Australia. She swings again and fouls that one behind her. That one's inside and the batter wins. Gets herself a walk to first base. Brings in the number 24 now, Brueggemann. Runner on 1 for South Australia, just a 1 out at the moment. That one's pitched high as well by White. Struggling a little to find the target early. In, ball cord. So Brueggemann with the bat. Runner on 1 is Pash. White has the ball. That one's over the plate, nicely pitched. This is the first game of the tournament. Brueggemann just pops it up and it's taken by the pitcher, but the throw's wild, so the runner from 1 will advance to 2. She went for the double play. Throw was a little bit too high for the first base. So the 2 out, runner on 2. White is losing control of a throw there a little bit, Chloe.
As she certainly did, Darren.
Number 20 now, Christensen, has a big swipe at it. Fouls it onto the roof here at Blacktown. Strike caught. Swings, massive swing, fouls it off. Again, she hits it high into foul territory. The batter's struggling a little bit at the moment here. Two outs. Runner on 2. That one's hit nicely. That will find the gap. Straight towards centre field, but they're going to score the runner. And Pash is very fast and gets across the home plate. For South Australia, they open their account. Christensen comes out with a nice hit, drops it short of the centre fielder. Good hit there, Chloe. Good start.
Yeah, very good hit. Way to get a run in.
Harley Allen, number 26. Pitch over the plate, strike caught. That one's high. Runner stays at 1. Takes a good lead, has a look, goes back. This tournament running all through the week and the weekend. We'll have the men's teams joining us back here at Blacktown through the week. At the moment, Chloe, Queensland and South Australia do battle in the first game. Allen Swipes, hits it well, but it's going to go to foul territory. Still the runner on 1, 2 outs. That one's hit up in the air again, and again onto the roof at Blacktown. The South Australia, top of the first, leading 1-0. And Allen hits that straight down to third. There's been a bobble, and they just get her at 1. They nearly gave the runner enough time there, Chloe, with that fumble.
Yep, that was a very close call. That first baseman had a very good stretch.
Yeah, she did well. Good recovery by Queensland. They'll come out now with the bats, trailing by 1. So as we come back now here on Diamond 1 at Blacktown for the bottom of the first, it's South Australia leading by 1. Up to bat first is the number 12, and this is Paulson. Peterson with the ball, pitches it in. Good start, over the plate, strike. Catching for Queensland is Allen. Olsen just checks. She winds it up, sends it in, big swing, a little bit high. Batter goes under that one, strike chord. Peterson has the batter swinging early. That one's high again this time. Batter holds. Again, it's pitched in high. Olsen hits that one high, flies it out towards right field, who steadies and takes it. And that's the first out for the SA team. Straightforward catch, Chloe.
Yep. Go for it then.
O'Brien out there. Takes a catch, takes it well. Brings up the number one. Tries to put down the bun, and she does, and she gets there safely to first. Nicely played.
Well placed bunt there.
Number 42. Erin West. So the wheels are in motion here for Queensland. They get their first runner on base. Strike chord. A little bit
pitch
high.
there.
West gets bat on it. Won't be enough. They'll take the lead runner. Out at second.
Sorry, not in time for the runner at one.
So they put another batter on first base, but they now have 2 outs. Now it's Eddard's. Pitch comes in nicely by Peterson. That swung, hit, but fouls. Big swing there, Chloe. Big swipe at it.
Yeah, unfortunately foul ball though. Couldn't get it into the play.
Eddard's fouls it off again. Peterson coming back well here with the ball. He has the 2 outs. Looking to sit down the batter. Swing and a miss, and she does. She wins. Peterson sits down Queensland. For South Australia, they hold this narrow lead. As we move on now to the top of the second, South Australia leading 1-0. At the top of the second now. Wearing the number 7 Here's the pitcher, Peterson. Batting at number 6. Hits up one behind. South Australia will be looking to extend the lead, and there's a shot that should be out at centre field. It is. Takes it easily. The Queensland get their first out.
Yeah, that was a great catch by the centre fielder.
Peterson just not getting enough on it. Maybe too much. Number 22 now. This is Martin. Third baseman with the bat in hand. Watches that one. Has a look at it. Strike chord. Holds back on it. Fouls it down third baseline. Martin again fouls it down that third baseline, walking around on it. This is the top of the second. Just a one out at the moment. Two and two the count. Martin swings that one again. She fouls it. Plenty of bat on ball, Chloe, but not in the right direction.
Yeah, at least they're making contact, fouling it off, staying in that box.
Again, same story. Can she find a gap this time? Hits it and fouls it once again. Plenty of bat on ball. So White v Martin. An extended battle happening here. And Martin swings and fouls. So can White get her out of there? Or is it going to be Martin? That one's high. Now we have a full count. South Australia leading by one. One out in the top of the second. And Martin goes and fouls again down that third baseline. The battle continues here, Chloe. It's been a long one.
Been a long one, certainly. She knows how to act in the box.
Fouls it again. She's getting a money's worth here, Martin. Enjoying her time here on Diamond 1 in the batter's box. She's been there for a while. Can she win? Again, fouls. Here we go again. This time, you've guessed it, she's fouled it off. Again. Fouls it into the Queensland dugout. White. There it goes again.
Very good at bat here for Martin.
This has been an extremely long battle here. White and Martin. Surely something's going to happen this time. She keeps it in and hits it well over the top of left field.
No, in a foul ball.
Must have went into foul territory as it went out of view. It was a big hit. So we play that record back again. Another foul. Must have been close. Big cheers from the crowd. We lose view of it down there. Blow it down left field.
Yep, we lost sight of that.
So she's got the power, Martin. Just got to keep it in. And she wins the battle with a walk. After all of that, she strolls off to first base. Incredible. What a great battle. White, Martin. An extended battle, and it brings O'Brien into the batter's box here. Runner on one. And she hits it. She may find a gap. She drops it in. She does. South Australia land two on the bases here on first and second. Wasn't the biggest hit. Just over the top of the infield and drops it safely. There's just a one out. Wheels are turning nicely here for the SA team. Number 19, Stavrides. Fouls it behind her. Can they extend the lead here? White sends it in, and that's a nice hit. That is going to be taken, and they will pick up the double. And that will end it, Chloe, just like that.
Yep.
Catch taken at centre field. Runner didn't hold at two. Throw came in, and they picked up two.
South Australia have definitely brought it this morning, ready. Have a good crack at it.
Good crack. Love it. So for the bottom of the second here, South Australia leading by 1. Leaving 2 out there at their last at bat. Peterson sends it in nicely, starts off well. Nine is ready, who hits that one, but doesn't get enough. Taken down there at right field. South Australia get one nice and early. O'Brien takes a catch. Be the left-handed now. This is Goodwill, left-handed batter.
Hit for strike 1.
Yeah, Peterson's come out firing here. In the bottom of the second. Change up. Must have been close. Goodwill fouls it behind the catcher. Again, fouls it off. Amy Goodwill. It's done on a change-up. Peterson doing well. Looks to be a bit outside. Two and two the count here. As Peterson winds it up, sends it in fast, gets the batter. Goodwill back to the dugout. Good pitching. Number 5 now. This is a pitcher White for the Queensland team with the bat in hand. Pitcher battle. South Australia holding a narrow lead. That one's hit straight towards second. Taken out easily. And that ends the batting for the SA team. Adding nothing to the scoreboard. At the top of the third now, South Australia leading by 1. And we're back up the top of the order. Rita Major watches the first one. Pitched in high by White. Again, a little bit too high for the batter. And South Australia extend the lead. First game of the tournament. That one's hit down the right side into foul territory, out of the ground. A little bit cold here today, Chloe.
Very chilly this.
Again, hits it into the roof here at Blacktown. That one's hit up high. It should be taken. It may drop. It does. Left field coming fast, but just couldn't get to it. Just a little bit short there, Chloe. She came in fast, a great effort, reached.
Nearly had it.
Yeah, just too short. Pash looks to bunt, does bunt, bunts well, she's fast, and they'll get 2 runners on. Get safely to first. Major on second, Pash on 1.
Very speedy runner.
Very well played, South Australia. Number 24, Brueggemann. 2 runners on, South Australia looking to extend the lead. None out. Brueggemann, high, watches it. Can she move the runners around here for SA? Swing and a miss. Looking to go big. Two good base runners on. Major and Pash, and they'll go. That one's loose. That gets away from the catcher. So now South Australia are in scoring positions. Runners on 2 and 3.
Leading.
Yeah, looking to extend. Moving around nicely. Brueggemann. First base open. Strike chord. Just needs to find a gap. She'll score the runner. White. Brueggemann. Oh, what a great pick up at shortstop. And they take Brueggemann at 1. What a sensational pickup. That was hit hard. How about that, Chloe? Good bit of fielding. Being to Grant.
Yep, the runners at 2 and 3.
And that one's hit. That will be 2 runners coming across for South Australia. A 2 base hit. And she scores the double. South Australia extend. Just like that, Chloe, South Australia. They put a little bit of a gap on Queensland. Christensen with a great hit. Scores 2. Gets herself to second. This is a catcher now for South Australia. This is Allen, number 26. And she hits it, fouls it. Nice piece.
Third baseline.
Three 0 now. Carly Allen goes, bumbles. The shortstop just couldn't control it after a brilliant bit of fielding not long ago. This time she gets a bobble. So South Australia, they have 2 runners on once again.
Yeah, shortstop fumble, but kept it in front, keeping the runner at 2.
Yeah, just got away there from Vandergrant. Gave the batter time to get safely to 1. Queensland, they call a meeting as this gets away from them a little bit. The Queensland making a pitching change. This will be Harrington, number 2. The Queensland team makes a way into the circle with the ball in hand. Up to bat for South Australia, the pitcher, Peterson. Good start, Harrington. Peterson fouls it behind the catcher. But Harrington starts off well. She's on the money. That one's inside. Runners go. Now in scoring positions on third and second. Christensen stands on third. Allen on 2. Peterson in the box. South Australia leading by 3. That one's pitched up high. Peterson watches it nicely. Just the one out. We're in the top of the third. That one's high again. Peterson closing the gap on the count. Full count. Swing. Foul. Stays in there, Peterson. Love to get one of these runners across, Chloe. Extend the lead a little bit more.
Count.
That's high. Runners stay on third and second. Peterson gets herself a walk to one. So load at bases. Brings in the number 22. This is Martin. Harrington winds it up. Martin fouls it off. Had a great battle earlier, Martin. Can she find a gap? She hits that one. That's high. It should be taken. A little bit of confusion, and they've dropped it. Right between the pitcher and catcher. Yeah, probably a catch that should have been taken. Between two fielders, Martin survives. And she checks, holds. Load at bases. Hits that one. I'll score the runner because there's been a bobble. And all runners are safe on base. Load at bases still. Another runner scored. South Australia lead by 4. Doing it very well. Diamond a little bit rough there, so the bounce is a little bit hard for some of these fielders. And South Australia at the moment taking full advantage of it. This is O'Brien. Number 11 swings, fouls it behind. Bases loaded. South Australia leading 4-0. Just the one out, so a good chance to extend that lead. This is the first game here on Diamond 1 for the 35s. Harrington will need to keep it tight. He's surrounded by South Australia runners.
Tie there.
Change up. Taken nicely. They may get 2. They will. Geez, they needed that, Queensland. A little bit of luck, but they took it.
Took it and done it well.
The change up got the batter. She just popped it up to the pitcher. Runner went a little bit too far on third and just couldn't get back. So the score remains 4-0. South Australia leading in the bottom of the second now. coming into the batting lineup, number 7 is Smith for the Queensland team. Peterson still with ball in hand. And that one watched by Smith. That's a little bit high. Smith wearing the number 7. Facing the number 7 in the circle, Peterson. Both 7s on their shirts, Chloe. Can Smith get it started? Hits it. Just a little bobble down the second. Straight forward out. South Australia, they're rolling along the well. This is Munro, number 22 for Queensland. Can she go? Change up. Nice. Peterson holding all the aces. Swing and a miss. Swings at a high one. She couldn't help herself there, Munro. Peterson sucks her into it. Change up again. This one's bobbled and drops just over the top of shortstop, and that will do it. And Queensland, they move the runner to 1. This could be the start. Just a little pop over the infield there, Chloe, was just enough.
Yeah, just enough. It back up from the outfield, keeping her at 1.
Over the plate for a strike. Back to the top here for Queensland. Olsen swings, misses. And Peterson again draws the batter into the shot. That's a second out. Oh, it's Van der Grant. Big swing, misses. Peterson doing the job for South Australia. The number 2 batter for Queensland in the lineup, Van der Grant. Munro stands on first. And Peterson winds it up again. Batter fouls it off behind the catcher. And Peterson, she shoots him down. Outstanding pitching. South Australia, they hold this lead. And will be looking to extend it, Chloe.
South Australia.
So we move into the top of the fourth with South Australia leading 4-0. Number 19, Stavrides. And she's been hit. She'll get herself a walk to first. She looks okay. We move to the top of South Australia's batting order here. Rita Maija. Looks for the steal. Catcher takes it well. South Australia looking very strong in game one. Swing. Fouls it behind the catcher. It's Rita Maija. Hopefully we're saying name right, Chloe. We'll find out over the tournament. Stavrides stands on first for South Australia, looking to advance. 2-2 the count. Once a little inside, runner goes now. Slides, avoids a tag, and she's safe at second. Stavrides does well. Harrington sends it in. That's been hit straight up third. They'll check the runner. There's going to be a run down here. Runner safe at 1. Here we go. And umpire's called safe. They've missed the tag and she dives back into second. A lot going on down there, Chloe. I think she's avoided the tag. Queensland thought they tagged her. Time will be called. Umpire calls the runner safe at 2. Looked like she avoided the tag, but did she avoid it too much? Did she run too far off the line? If not, Queensland will find himself with 2 runners on. I don't think the tag was made. Umpire's just explaining to the Queensland coach. Decision pending. And it appears they are going with the first call and she is safe. Big moment for South Australia.
Number 16, Pash up to the plate.
Yeah, she's got 2 runners on. Bunts it nicely. All runners will be safe. Puts it in the perfect spot, Chloe, and she's fast Pash.
Very far.
Loaded bases. And it's Brueggemann. Brueggemann goes. Unfortunately, bows it across the line at third. South Australia leading 4-0. Top of the fourth. Looking to extend. They've started great here, South Australia, in game one. That one's hit. Bowed behind the catcher. Load of bases. Brueggemann just needs to find a gap. Watches a high one. Zero outs. South Australia in an awesome position. Harrington sends it. It's been sent out, but taken by Centrefield. Now the runner is going home. It's going to be close. She's got to be out shortly. She is. She's tagged. She ran a long way off the mark. But no result there for the SA team. He tagged up a little bit too long there, Chloe.
Yeah, I think she...
And she had to get back. Queensland now have 2 outs.
It's by Christian.
Queensland looking to escape any more damage. And that double play may have just helped them. That one's been fouled onto the roof or into the netting. Christensen watches an outside pitch. South Australia still the 2 runners on, first and second bases. However, they got 2 outs now. That's hit. Will it be enough? No, it's not. That's a great take out there at centre field. Tracked it beautifully. And that cleans up the South Australian team and no damage. They leave 2 out there, South Australia. They had loaded bases at one stage, but they just couldn't extend their lead. Queensland, they fought back well.
Yeah, that was a great take by Erin Weston out there in centre. Sorry, Erin West. number 42, Erin West, up to bat.
Yeah, she's been great out there at centre field. Queensland, you'd think, will need to get the bats happening now. Peterson for South Australia, still in the circle, doing a good job. Erin West watches it high. Two and one the count. West fouls off a change-up. Two and two on West. Swing. Fouls behind the catcher. At the moment, Queensland just struggling a little bit with the bats. That's a nice pitch. Peterson sits it down. This brings up now Eddards, who swings and misses. Again, no result for the batter. And Peterson is knocking them down. Again, Peterson, bang, bang, bang.
Great pitching by Peter today.
And the number 9 ready, get him going. She hits it through the gap, straight over second base, hits it nicely, safely, and she goes to 1. The runner comes on for ready.
Good.
One runner on. Strike chord. Peterson, she's on fire. 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the second and South Australia leading 4-0. Goodwill ducks under that one.
Great pitch by Peterson there.
Yeah, this is some good pitching. Peterson holding Queensland to 0 at the moment. And another great display of pitching. Again, Queensland unable to put any runs on the board. Number 26 now. This is a catcher. This is Allen. The SA team. Strike caught on her. Good start for Harrington. They'll need to be tight now, Queensland. This is the top of the 5th. High pitch. Allen fouls that one off, deep down the third baseline. Hits this one, straight the shortstop, should be out, and it is. So they get their first, Queensland. Brings in Peterson, who's been outstanding pitching for South Australia. Now she has the bat. The one's pitched in high. Again, watched well by Peterson. And that one's hit Peterson. Makes her way to first. Brings in number 22 now. This is Martin. Runner on one in the shape of Peterson for South Australia. And there's a hit. It's going to stay in. And I think it's gone over the top. No, it's been taken. Again, disappears from our view, Chloe. Must have been a pretty good catch. It was a big hit.
Yeah, I think she caught it on the run back then.
Yeah, down there at left field. Fortunately, we lose sight of it.
For 11, O'Brien up to the plate now.
There she comes in with 2 outs. And she goes straight away into that gap between shortstop and second. Runner's fast. Will she be fast enough? She is. She gets under the tag at third. So they fill the corner, South Australia. I think she was a little bit short, Chloe, but she got down low and the tag couldn't be made on her.
Ash, who is a speedy runner.
The runners on the corners for South Australia. Stavrides in the batter's box. Watches a high one, it's loose. Runner goes. This will be very close. And again she gets low and again she's safe. And there's a runner stuck in the middle of nowhere and she'll be out. No, they've given her safe as well. There's a lot happening down there, Chloe. The runner coming from second to third was stranded. Queensland asking the question. Appeared out. But the umpire's right next to her. And he's called safe.
Foot on the bag before the bag was placed. Sliding there.
No, she definitely didn't slide. Anyway, we move forward. She's safe. South Australia extend the lead. At the moment, there's a lot of questions being asked. Queensland not happy with the decision.
Like she'll be safe at third there, Darren.
Yeah, she remains on third. And it's Stavrides. Swings and misses. For South Australia, they have extended the lead. Here in the top of the fifth, game one of this big tournament. And another swing and a miss. He has a runner on third, all dressed up, ready to come home. Did she get a gap? She swings at a high one. Leaves the runner on three. So the score, South Australia 5, Queensland 0. We come back to the bottom of the fifth. Queensland trailing by 5.
Bringing the pitcher, number 2, Harrington, to the plate.
And Harrington goes. Will she find a gap? I think she will. In between 3 fielders, and she gets herself safely to first.
Not a big hit, but gets her safe at first.
This is Smith now. Watches an inside pitch. And Queensland close in on this scoreline set by South Australia. Ball 2. Strike. Nicely pitched. Peterson, she's been outstanding. Start of her tournament. Smith goes. Can't find the gap. They'll take the lead runner. They'll look at one. They may get it. No, it's been dropped. The chance was definitely there. I think she was a long way out. Throw was a little bit too high. They take the lead runner. Double was there. Throw was a little bit too high, Chloe. The number 23 Hyven joins the batting lineup here for Queensland. We're in the bottom of the fifth. South Australia leading 5-0. And it's this girl, Peterson, doing the job for South Australia at the moment.
Brilliant this morning for the first game of the tournament.
Runner on one for Queensland. Change up. Gets a cold. And it's Peterson winning again. Queensland move to the top of the batting order. Olsen very capable. This time just pops it up. Pitcher slips. But some great fielding. Covering there at first, and they get the batter. And again, they sit Queensland down for no result. So we move to the top of the sixth, Chloe. South Australia with a handy lead. South Australia at the top of their batting order, and that has been smashed and taken beautifully at first base. Smiles all round here. That went like a bullet. What a catch.
I saw that.
I'm not sure if she saw it.
Ash, the plate.
Ash has been good. She's fast. Watches an inside pitch. That one's hit into the gap. Between second and short again. And again, Pash gets herself on base. One base hit for Pash. Brueggemann, number 24. Pash might look to go. Big lead, goes back. Strike chord, good pitch, Harrington. Is it in? There goes Pash. Down under the tag. No, she's not. She's been given out. She doesn't think she got tagged, Chloe, but all the same, she makes her way back to the dugout.
Deal with a foul. Here at the top of the 2 out.
Briggerman goes, fouls it. Yeah, Pash out still into second this time, just not fast enough. Good bit of fielding. Briggerman, change up, taken at third, bangs it into first, on the bounce and taken nicely. And that will end it for South Australia.
Nicely taken by Smith there at first base.
Queensland full of smiles. South Australia come out onto the diamond. They have a spring in their step, leading by 5 in the bottom of the 6. It's going to be Vander Grant, number 2 in the lineup, leading us off. Puts down a bunt. I don't know if she'll be fast enough. She will, because her throw's wild. She'll go to 2. A wild throw gets away from first, allows Vander Grant to make her way to 2. This is number 42 now. This is West. She has Vander Grant standing out there on second base. That one's high. Swing and a miss. Fouls. Nice swing. Aaron West again fouls it off. Trying to get it all going here for Queensland. Trying to chase down South Australia. Running out of time. And West find a gap. That's high. Good take by the catcher.
Staying at 2 there.
Aaron West swings again. Stays alive. Gets a little bit of bat on it. None out for Queensland. This is the bottom of the 6. Vander Grant looking to advance. Swing and a miss. They need something here, Queensland. One runner on. One out. Edards. Nice pitch. Peterson rolling through the gears. Lets it rip. Change up. Bedard's didn't pick the last one. Didn't pick this one. Makes a way back to the dugout. Peterson pitching well here, Chloe.
Ready up to bat.
Yep, ready. Still the runner there, stranded on second base. There's a swing. That won't be enough. Still no result for Queensland as we move to the top of the 7th. South Australia 5, Queensland 0. So the top of the 7th. Swing and a miss.
Christensen.
And they add a little bit to their total here, South Australia. They've been outstanding. Queensland, they've fought on well. Still in the game. Long way to go in this tournament. It's a long week. Christensen bangs it in the wrong direction. One and two count. Harrington, change up. That's hit. Will be taken. On the infield there at second. And Christensen makes a way back to the dugout.
Allen is cat.
She's done an outstanding job behind the plate. Hartley Allen. Harrington winds it up. It's a batter swinging. It's watched. High over the top of Allen. 2-1. Just a one out at the moment. We're in the top of the 7th. Change up attempt. Allen picked it up nice and early.
by Allen.
As we get towards the end of this match, South Australia hanging on. That's a big hit, unfortunately. Crosses a foul line down third baseline. South Australia looking to open their account here with a win. At the moment, Queensland trying to put a stop to it.
One out.
Again, she fouls that one off, but stays alive. Harrington in the circle. She's about to wind it up to Allen. Allen hits that one high. Fielder's coming around the catcher. She takes it well. The Queensland hanging in. That's a 2 out. Number 51 joins in now. The Queensland looking for this last out. Mantha, number 51, watches a high one. Pitcher for Queensland, doing a good job here now, Harrington. Looking for this last out. That's a good pitch. Over the plate, Harrington doing well. Checks. Holds well. Two and two. Mantha gets beaten. That's good pitching by Harrington. She keeps the team in the game here. Queensland looking to hunt down these 5. To the bottom of the 7th now. In the business end.
Will up to the plate now.
Straight away, Peterson. Like an arrow straight over the plate. That one's hit. Over, into the gap. So they start the comeback here, Queensland. Runner gets safely to 1. Not the biggest hit, but it was enough. Pops over safely down the right side. One runner on. They trail by 5. Swing and a miss by Harrington. Jade Peterson sends it in. That's been hit. That finds a gap. And there's been a misfield, so the runner goes from 2 to 3. She's going to go home. She goes all the way. And Queensland mount a comeback. Got through the infield and then got away from the left fielder. And that was enough to score the run. They have a runner on 2. Smith comes into the box. Watches it straight over the plate. 5-1. Bottom of the 7th. That one's high. Watched well by Smith. Peterson. Hit. Straight. Taken at 3rd. They get their first out. And closer to a victory for South Australia.
Monroe now up to the.
Runner still on 2nd. They trail by 4, Queensland. This is Munro. And Peterson. It's the first strike on her. Munro looking to punch it through for a gap. Gets it safely over the top. Runner may go home. She comes around. She will. And she'll get there easily. Over home plate she goes. So that's 2. Queensland. Chloe. Coming back.
Gaps.
All of a sudden, South Australia, they call a meeting. Five, 2. Number 19 comes into the lineup now. This is Holden. Runner on 1. Just a 1 out at the moment. Queensland clawing their way back. That's been hit as well. Straight to the pitcher. She advances the runner. Unfortunately, there's 2 outs. South Australia, they grip on.
Queensland looking for some gaps now.
Vandergrant. Very, very capable. Runner on 2. Inside pitch. Watched. Peterson, Vandergrant. Vandergrant watches it. Does well. Gets away from her on the outside.
Allen taking some great catches behind the plate. Keeping
doing
that
it.
runner at 2.
Doing a great job. Pitcher catcher, they've been outstanding for South Australia. That one's high. She needs to finish it off. She's done the job so far, but it's not over. That one is straight over the plate.
Great pitch by Peterson there.
Full of smiles, Peterson. She's loving it. Enjoying her time. Good start for her. That's hit. That's hit nicely. Down to left. Runner slips at third. Goes back. Corners are now filled. Good job, Vandergrant. Runner coming from 2 to 3. Lost her wheels. Had to recover. She got back safely. This is West. 2 outs. And that's it. That's safe. They score. Wow. Queensland.
Coming back now.
That familiar Queensland fight. 5-3. 2 outs. 2 runners on.
For 5-3. Down to South Australia.
Yeah, Queensland runners on 1 and 2. All of a sudden, Queensland are finding gaps. Have they left it too late? And South Australia grip on that one, gets away from the catcher, so they advance. Runners on 3 and 2. Eddard's. Can she find a gap? The equaliser stands on 2. Eddard's swings, fouls it behind the catcher.
Peterson pitched amazing this game. Can she keep it?
Sends it in. That's hit. Taken at shortstop. Should be out at 1. It's a bubble. And it's caught safe. They score the runners. Thrown to first. But there was a fumble. And it gave the batter time to get there. What a turnaround. Brings in ready. Swings. This should be out. This will end. Yeah, they've got her. What an outstanding comeback by Queensland. It is unbelievable. Queensland coming back from 5-0. We stay here on Diamond 1 a little bit extra. And for South Australia, it's going to be Martin. Runner starts on second. As we go this extra inning. Straight away looks to lay down the bunt.
Like Peterson's on second.
That one's pitched in high. What about this comeback, Chloe? South Australia, they were in cruise mode. All of a sudden, Queensland have come back and they've locked it all up. Martin lays down the bunt. The catch is made by Edards. Runner remains on 2. But that's a 1 out. If Queensland can come back and win this, it'd be unbelievable.
Ordinary.
O'Brien.
Out off into the back nets.
O'Brien. That runner still on 2. Swings and misses. The fouls. Stays in. What a start. What a game. Great start to the tournament. O'Brien shows, turns, finds a gap. Runner, will she go? No, she'll hold at third. Appears there's a gap there between second and short. Great job by O'Brien. Runners on the corners. Number 19 now, Stavrides. 2 runners on. They're on the corners. South Australia, 1 out. Holds, runner goes. Advances from 1 to 2. Catcher holds back on the throw with a runner on 3. First base open now for Stavrides. Runners in scoring positions. Comes in, swing. She misses. Steverise looking to go all out here. Just needs to find a gap, relax. Just a one out. Swing and a miss. The two runners away. There's another swing and a miss by Steverise. She goes back to the dugout. Nice pitching, Harrington.
Two out now at the top of the eighth. Runners on.
And at the top of the batting lineup, Rita Major. Still the two runners on. Two outs. I'd like to get one or two across. That's high. Harrington lands in. A little bit on the inside. Rita looking to go. That's a good pitch. Over the top of the plate, straight up the middle. She goes. Major, it won't be enough. Taken easily out there at centre field. So the SA team unable to put any on the board. And they've opened the door to Queensland after being behind by 5. Queensland looking to snatch it. So, can Queensland do it or can the SA team hold on? We'll find out shortly. Peterson remains with the ball in hand. Looks like Goodwill, left-hander with the bat, looks to bunt. Able to get a piece onto it. Again, starting with the runner on second. South Australia leading all the way to the 7th by 5, but Queensland somehow have come back into the match. And they've got a chance to win it. That one's pitched in high. Amy Goodwill. Swings, pops it up. Should be taken by the catcher. It is. Runner remains on 2, so they get their first out, South Australia. Which team will deliver the knockout blow here? Couldn't get a better start to the tournament.
Harrington swing with a foul into the back net.
Come back well in the pitching circle, Harrington. Now she's in the batter's box. Jade Peterson winds up. And the ball is called. Swing and a miss. One and 2 the count. One out for Queensland. Runner still on second. There's Peterson. Sends it in. Again, the ball was the court.
Great take by Allen there.
Yeah, catches need to be tied in this situation. That one's hit. Straight the shortstop. And out at 1. For South Australia get their second.
Number 7 Smith coming up to the plate.
Could end up a long morning for these two teams in their first game. Smith, the runner remained, held at 2. Will be looking to go on anything loose. A swing and a miss by Smith. Peterson, that's 1. Needs to get something on it, Smith. That's high. Winning run on 2. That's up in the air. Catcher calls it, fumbles it, knocks it straight into the glove of the third baseman.
What an excellent catch there.
Catcher dropped it, bobbled it, and pushed it into a friend's glove. Unbelievable. That is something you don't see every day, Chloe.
Definitely not.
So we continue between Queensland and South Australia. So here we go again. And it's number 16. It is Pash. She puts down the bun and puts it down well. She'll advance a runner. She's out at 1, but the job's done. South Australia, runner on 3. Rugerman. Swings nicely. That's going to land in safe. They're going to score the runner. So South Australia, they strike first. Hit down right field, stays inside the line, lands safely. 1 scored for SA.
Well placed hit there.
And they put the pressure on Queensland now. Runner on 1. 1 out, sorry.
Christensen up to the plate.
Swings. Does she find a gap? She doesn't. They'll take the lead runner. She bobbles it. Runner safe at 2. 2 runners on here for South Australia. Picked up nicely there at shortstop, but couldn't be taken. At second. 6-5, South Australia. Pressure. Here on Diamond 1.
Allen now up to the plate to bat.
Yeah, the catcher. Harley Allen. 2 on. Swings, fouls it. What a start to the Nationals. For the 35s here, Chloe. Allen steps back into the batter's box. She's got 2 runners on. They are on second and first. She watches that one. Strike called. Harrington fights back in the circle. Swings, taken. They'll take the lead runner. They'll look for the double. They won't get it. But that gives them the 2 out. Still the 2 runners on, first and second. Put the lead runner at third.
Looks like the pitcher, Peterson, is up to bat.
Peterson. South Australia lead by 1. They've thrown the challenge out there to Queensland now. Peterson watches that one high outside. Harrington in the circle, sends it in well, swing and a miss by Peterson. One and one, swings straight through the legs of the first baseman. This will score at least 1. Oh no, she's got to go back. I think she would have made it. There's a mix-up. And that is unfortunate. What is going on? Everybody's stuck in the middle here. Have a look at this, Chloe. Bang at third. Safe. and everyone is safe. What is happening?
I don't know what's happening there, Darren.
I definitely thought that runner had enough time to come home. It got away from the catcher, and then after that, it all went pear-shaped. But South Australia survive, and they got loaded bases. Martin with the bat, watches a high one. Two outs. Checks. Does well, Martin. That was a strange one, Chloe. The three batters all stranded in the middle. And in the end, they were all safe. Martin watches that one sail high. Catcher comes to have a talk to the pitcher, Harrington. What a great game of softball here. Loaded bases, two out, Martin, high one. Runner will score as she gets a walk. South Australia leading by 2. Still loaded bases.
Pressure is definitely on now, Darren.
Yeah, it's all on Queensland now. This is Ross, first at bat. Strike cord. Second bat. There's Chloe. Good pitching. Harrington looking to clean it up without any more damage. And Ross find a gap. Loaded bases. Swings, misses, she can't. And leaves them all out there. So the task is 2 for Queensland, 7-5 the score. Here we go again. Munro gets some bat on it. Will they take the lead? No. I'll take the runner at 1. And they've let the runner from 2 go to 3. In a great position. 7-5.
To the top now, Polson up to bat.
Runner on 3. 1 out. Olsen. Can she find a gap? She goes hard but fouls it off. SA up by 2. At one stage, they were up by 5. Swing and a miss. Big swing by Paulson. Can she find a gap? Swings. She'll go all the way over the top of the left field. One bounce into the fence. Runner scores. Here comes the equaliser. She won't make it. She gets to third. What a hit. Straight over the top of left field. 2 bounces into the fence. And Queensland, they fight back. 7-6. 1 out. Runner on third. Shirt number 1, Vandergrant. Vandergrant watches an inside pitch. Runner at 3, the equaliser, yet again. Inside again, taken nicely. Catcher did well. Down there for South Australia, Allen. Vandergrant find a gap. Doesn't need to be big. Runner on third. Swings, misses. Just needs to get bat on it. Punch it through the infield. Score the runner and stay in the game. That one's away. Here comes the equalising run. And Queensland come back. What a game of softball. So it's all open out there now for Vandergrant. No runners on. She's on her own. We're locked up. 7 apiece. Inside. Vandergrant wins the battle. Walks away to first. Brings up West, number 42. Vandergrant on 1. Vandergrant goes. This will be close. And she's given out. So we go again. Sure, that's the second out. Scoreboard was wrong. The West eyes it high onto the roof. Bang she goes. Pitch comes in. She's hit that one high again. And again, onto the roof she goes. South Australia, Queensland. Both teams refusing to surrender. Locked up, 7-all. 2 outs for Queensland. West, eyes away, onto the roof again. 3 in a row. Peterson doing outstanding in the circle. And South Australia stay in it. Queensland Looking to go. Again, it's been fouled off. This time on the right-hand side into the net. Peterson v West. Inside. Watch well by West. Pitch comes in. Change up. Ball is a call.
Full count. 2 out.
Yep, full count. West smacks it away down the third base line. Right along the carpet to the fence. She rounds second. She comes to 3. Throws coming in on a relay. She holds up on 3 and puts herself in a striking position. What a great hit. Straight along the ground, down the left side, all the way to the fence.
Certainly an excellent hit.
Eddard's now. Runner on 3, which is a winning run. Bangs it onto the roof. The roof here on Diamond 1, copping a pounding. What a hit by West. Has she done it for Queensland? Eddard's needs to clean up and finish it off. Catcher, pitcher need to be tight. Swing and a miss. South Australia fight on. 7 apiece. Peterson looking to sit down Eddard's. Eddard's looking to find the winning hit. She can't. They leave that runner on 3. And Chloe, we go again.
We go again.
What an extended game. These two teams will need a day off.
Yeah, they might.
So here we go again. Can you believe it? The top of the 10th. Coming in now to bat will be Nikki Platt. Wearing the number 4. Runner starts on 3 now. That's up in the air. And it's fouled off. Couldn't be taken in foul territory. Runner on 3. Harrington still with the ball. Flat with the bat. Looking the bunt. Does bunt. I'll take the lead runner at home and need it too. Batter gets safely to 1.
Good play by Queensland there, taking the lead runner.
Yeah, the right choice made. Up to the top of the batting with the lead off. Rita Major. Runner on 1. It's a good pitch. Harrington doing a good job. Swings. Doesn't get through shortstop. They take the lead runner. They've got a double. Brilliantly done by Queensland. The runner at 2 and 1. Bang, bang. So, Queensland, a great chance here.
Once again, another brilliant play by Queensland there, shutting that down quickly.
But can Queensland sneak the victory? Goes any longer up here, Chloe, we'll have to get lunch delivered. South Australia now make their way onto the diamond. Tensions are high now on diamond 1. South Australia hold on. Take us into another inning. Or will Queensland snatch victory?
Ready, stepping into the box.
In the number 9 shirt. Ready. Runner starting on 3. Looking the swing. Not looking at the short game at the moment. Ready. Queensland looking to snatch it. Peterson. Pitches on the inside. That one's high, it's hit up in the air. Runner goes back to tag. Will she go? She goes now. I don't know if she's going to be fast enough. She's not. She's given out. What a great play by SA.
What a great throw and what a great play by SA there.
The winning run couldn't cross in time. South Australia, they hold on. With a great relay throw in. Just in time.
Bringing Goodwill to the plate now.
No runners on. Goodwill fouls it. Two outs. We're in the bottom. Goodwill. Will she look to end it on her own? Change up. Change up is good. Outstanding, Peterson. Goodwill. Swings, misses. And we go again. Back we come. Runner starting on 3. And it's going to be Pash. She's been good. Pash goes but fouls it off.
They hoping to score some runs here.
Ash goes over the top, finds a gap. Runner scores from 3rd. And it gives them a buffer. Nice little pop over the infield by Pash. Now it's Hitchcock. Looks to bunt. Don't know how long we've been going, Chloe. Any longer we'll be playing under lights. Been a great game. Both teams fighting hard. Hitchcock, number 99. Pash fast on first base. Needs to be patient. She goes. She has to get low. It's been bobbled. Look to go to 3rd. Held back. Makes her way to 2nd safely though. Got down nice and low for Sierra.
Great base running by Pash there.
Yeah, she's been good. And Hitchcock, move her around. So runner on 2. Tense. Swings, it stays in. No, she's been called back. In the box. Teams behind the fence, trying to stay warm for the next game. South Australia leading by 1. Hitchcock checks, holds well. Harrington in the circle is fighting hard. She's doing the job. Nothing between these two teams at the moment. Hitchcock struck out. Keeps a runner on 2nd. Christensen watches that one outside, gets away from the catcher. The runner goes to 3. Dangerous runner. She's fast. They'll have to be tied here, Queensland. Anything loose, she'll go. That's loose. And away she goes. Gets there easily. They score 2 now. They lead by 2. South Australia really putting the pressure on Queensland now.
Pressure is definitely.
Yeah, 2-point lead is big. No runners on. Christensen looks to go big. Got nothing. Harrington fires it in on the outside. Watch well. Number 20 in the batter's box. Swings, misses, or fouls it behind the catcher. Stays in the game.
Top of the 11th, 1 out, no full count for Christensen here.
Unbelievable. Top of the 11th. Comes in, and that's fouled. Hit well. Full count. And Harrington sit her down. Christensen looking to go. Goes high. First base coming. Catcher's coming. There's a collision. Did they hold the ball? They did. Bang. Good catch in the end. Big collision. We've had everything here on Diamond 1, and this is just game 1 of the tournament, Chloe. Everything possible in this game. Could be still more to come. Carly Allen. 2 outs. South Australia leading by 2. A big collision. Did well to hold the ball. Allen fouls it behind the catcher. With no runners on, she may look to go big. Get herself around. Swing and a miss. Harrington winning in the circle. Outfield not too deep. Oh, she just punches it. I don't think she'll be fast enough. Throws good. Takes good at 1. And that ends it for the SA team. Now Queensland. It's all on them. They trail by 2 as we move to the bottom of the 11th.
Pressure now put on SA. Trying to keep it.
There's South Australia. They need to be tied in the field. Queensland need to be good with the bat. They've come back on a few occasions. They need to do it again. So we're off and running again. Bottom of the 11th. Queensland trail by 2, and that is a good start. Over the top it goes off left field. They score 1, runner goes to second. 2 base hit. Scores a runner. Sensational start. Queensland refusing to lay down. It's just the Queensland way.
Harrington there, holding at 2.
Number 11, Packy, runner on 2. The equaliser, she goes. This should be taken though, and it is at centre field. Runner remains on 2. They trail by 1 here, Queensland. And it's Munro. Had a big hit. Can she do it again? South Australia 9, Queensland 8. She looks to bunt, just pops it straight to the pitcher. I thought she might have went. Good hitter of the ball. South Australia needing 1. 1 more out.
I think Jade Peterson was looking for the double play there, but no one to take.
Munro's coming out to run. She's on second base. The number 1 batter in the lineup, Paulson, number 12. Good pitch. Peterson, she's been sensational. Can she finish it here?
Bottom of the 11th. Out, runner at 2. 9-8 to South Australia here.
There's a hit. Is it big enough? It is. Here we go again. That's all the way to the fence. Winning run round second. They've equalised it. They've locked it up. She's going to go all the way. Queensland's going to stretch victory. They do. Unbelievable. Queensland have come across the plate, and that should be the winning run. What a game of softball, Chloe.
That is a great game there, Darren. Way to win it.
Unbelievable. Both teams should hold their heads up. What a tremendous start to the tournament. Queensland, South Australia. Queensland finishing 10, South Australia 9. We went all the way to the bottom of the 11th to get a result.
Brilliant game there, Darren.
1 big hit at the end. Bang. Finished it.